Thank you, Mr President. My question without notice is to the Deputy Leader of the Government and Minister for Primary Industries, Minister for Regional Water and Minister for Trade and Industry. Minister, given you advised the House on September 21 that you would release the business case and, quote, information to give confidence to the people of New South Wales that they're getting the best option, unquote, for the Broken Hill pipeline, why have you now issued an order to Water New South Wales directing them to build a pipeline in accordance with Section 20 capital P of the State-Owned Corporations Act?
That's a very good question.
Mr President, I thank the Leader of the Opposition for his question because we want to build a pipeline, Mr President. We want to build it out of steel. We want to build it out of Australian steel, Mr President. That's why we gave all the New South Wales a direction to build a pipeline from the Murray River to Broken Hill out of Australian steel. We want to stand up for jobs, Mr President.
It's about you being slippery. It's about you being slippery.
Have a look in the camera and tell the people of the Illawarra that you're trying to get in the way of Australian steel, Mr President.
Order.
Mr President, we have been absolutely upfront about what we want to do with this project, Mr President.
David.
This is the difference. When we say we're going to build something, we don't just turn up
the obvious.
We then follow through and build it, which is something that is so foreign to those opposite. We all remember their glossy brochures about the infrastructure projects that we're going to build, and then they never built them. We don't do it that way on this side, Mr President. If you've been reading the Gazette, there was a ministerial order on the 29th of September that says we want Water New South Wales to build that pipeline. We want it to be built out of steel, Mr President. And I reaffirm my commitment that once we announce who is going to be the successful tenderer to construct that, then we will provide the business case information to show the community that that was the best decision for the people, not just of Broken Hill, but the people of New South Wales, Mr President. Because anyone that's been watching what has happened over recent months, they know that we are suffering seasonal conditions again that are not favourable. And Mr President, anyone that also understands what's been happening out there at Menindee Lakes in particular, know that the Commonwealth has put another call of water to be released out of Menindee Lakes, Mr President. So if we have a similar problem to what we had over the previous years, what's your solution for the people of Broken Hill and their water supply? Nothing. We said we would look at every option. We were the ones that looked at the shallow and deep bore fields options, Mr President. We were the ones that looked at 19 different other options, but we came up with the pipeline option. But we didn't just look at it. We committed it, and we've funded it, and now we're building it, Mr President. So that's why we're doing it. We're getting on and making sure that we support the people of Broken Hill, and in doing so, Mr President, we've now also got the opportunity to back up those steel manufacturing jobs here in New South Wales, back up the people of the Illawarra who rely upon some of that steel and turn it into a project, back up those communities that will get an opportunity to be able to have a go at working on the construction of the pipeline, Mr President. A stark contrast to what we're seeing from those opposite. So you want to know why? That's what we're doing, Mr President.
What about Menindee?
That's exactly what we're doing.
What about
Mr.
Menindee?
President. And that, Mr President, is what they don't like.
Supplementary question.
Sit down.
Thank you, Mr.
The Leader of the Opposition on supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. President. Would the Minister elucidate that part of his answer where he was discussing the use of Australian steel on the pipeline and indicate whether he will guarantee 100% Australian steel is used on the project?
Mr President, we are out there making sure that we are building this out of steel. Mr President, the government...
You raised it! You raised it!
Order! Sorry. Point of order.
I won't call a point of order if you don't.
I haven't
call
done
order.
it for a few months. Getting better. Mr. President, during his original answer and so far in his during his supplementary answer, The Minister has had to put up with, on my last count, at least 11 interjections from the Honourable Watson. And he really should be called to order.
11?
I think it was more than that. Can I remind all honourable members that ministers should be permitted to answer their questions without interruption in accordance with the then President Primrose's ruling in December 2007. Can I also remind honourable members that Mr Buckingham is on one call to order, the Honourable Penny Sharp is on 2 calls to order, Dr Phelps is on 1 and Justin Field is on 1. It is very early in question time, but that will not stop me from calling members to order. The Minister has the call.
Mr President, we are out there making sure that we support many communities and industries right throughout New South Wales, Mr President. We want as much Australian steel in that pipeline as possible. And Mr President, we want to make sure that when we have a choice to look at maybe imported synthetic products from other parts of the world or putting Australian steel into our infrastructure, we're backing Australian jobs, New South Wales jobs, right here, Mr President.